Good afternoon to you, Mary. It was a very special day here at Augusta National Golf Club. Every single person that entered here on the course received this pin in honor of Arnold Palmer, who is no longer with us physically, but in spirit. Barkley, it is absolutely beautiful out here. You know, earlier this morning, I was outside of the gates at SRP Park. Now I'm on the field, and I have to tell you, this view is absolutely amazing. I wish I could be here tonight, but you know what? Someone has an even better view than me, and that's the game day announcer. Usually he's up in the press box, but he's also joining me here today on the field. He's going to talk about a special way for fans all over Augusta and all over the world, really, to tune in to the games if they can't come out tonight. So I'm going to grab one of those and show you how it works here. All you have to do is kind of like my grandmother when she's on her walker, right? You just hold on to this baby, and all you're going to do is kind of push and skate. It's just that simple. Good morning. That's right, Barkley. We are here for the grand opening of the new Chick-fil-A here in Grovetown. I can tell you, as you can see behind me here, there are about 100 people that have been in line, camped out for the last 24 hours.
I'm hoping that this will be in the Olympics.
Excellent. We'll look forward to that. Of course, we are rooting you on. But first, I want to get into some of the demonstrations that you did during the last half hour. So what are you going to be teaching me today?
I'm going to teach her the old 1-2.
Okay, as long as you don't 1-2 me in the face. We're good? All right. All right, let's get to it.
Katie, it was a busy week in the entertainment industry. First up, if you're like me and you've been hitting refresh on your Instagram page, waiting for the debut of Beyonce and Jay-Z's twins, well, the wait is officially over.
Here with Mr. Robert Downey Jr. No, just kidding. But no, this is Mr. Downey, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about why this day is so important.
It's important to us, and we were so proud and happy to be able to give back to the Children's Miracle Network.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let's get right into it. Today is opening day, and so much hard work has gone into putting this together. Let's talk about that. We also have a very special guest with us today. We want you to take a look over here. It's Mr. Freddie the Forecaster. He's going to be out here with us, you know, signing autographs and having some fun. So make sure you guys come out. Again, the gates will open here in just a few minutes, starting at 12:30. Doors are set to open here at the New Sprouts Farmer Market, starting at 7 a.m. But as you can take a look behind me, you can see folks are already standing in line, excited to go inside and check out what this new store has to offer. This customer is one of the first that was in line. She's already getting a head start on checking out some of the savings that are inside this new store, thanks to this coupon book that they're giving out to every customer in line this morning. And walk with me through this haunted house. I'm hanging out with my friend here. He's pretty spooky, and but it gets even spookier here, guys, and I'm actually really terrified as I walk through. They have here a graveyard. I mean, dead bodies and skeletons coming out of the ground here. They also have a graveyard dinner table. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna eat on that. Pretty much ghouls and goblins everywhere. Joined here with the owner this morning, Mr. Brent Slagle, and he really didn't want to get up for us this morning, but we're happy that he's here because he's going to show us a demonstration of how to put together one of these most popular Valentine's Day staples. Of course, we're talking a dozen roses, right? Good morning to you, Mary. That's absolutely right. I am standing on the stage of this newly renovated Miller Theater here. It is absolutely beautiful. For those of you that missed your opportunity to come out yesterday for that public tour, you have to come on down and see it for yourself. Coming up, we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the expansion around the facility that's taking place during the tournament and how that'll affect this weekend's activities. Reporting live in Augusta, I'm Ashli Doss for WJBF News Channel 6. Back to you guys. Good morning to you, Barkley. Yesterday, I met with Cody Boyden, a football player at South Aiken High, who is leaving his mark on and off the field. Take a look.
I want to do something that's special for my senior year, not just for me, but for Francis. And not only that, something that nobody really thinks about doing.
Cody Boyden is your ordinary high school football quarterback, but what he did for one special ed student was rather extraordinary.
Every football player gets to pick somebody that they want to have represent them for homecoming. And so, in turn, for us picking them, they get to be on the homecoming court and have a chance of being homecoming queen.
Boyden chose Francis Negley, who has Down syndrome and also happens to share a PE class with him at South Aiken High.
How are we going to pose whenever we get on the field? You show me. Like this?
Yep.
Cody says through meeting Francis, she's taught him a lesson in humility.
I've learned that it's not always about yourself. It's not about what you do, it's about what you do for others. And that's kind of what I've been raised up on. And a lot of times I get caught up in, the spotlight and Friday nights.
Boyden's head football coach says he was proud when he first heard the news.
That's just the kind of guy Cody is. He does He's kind of a selfless guy, and I think that's what makes him such a good quarterback and leader of our team.
Students will get a chance to vote on Homecoming Queen, and the winner will be presented during halftime. Negley's teacher says she's excited about the possibilities.
I almost cried tears, and I know a lot of other adults that work with Francis, when they found out, like, we were overjoyed that Cody would choose one of our students to be his representative for Homecoming. I just think that for all of our students here at South Aiken, it shows that we are really moving towards an inclusive climate. We're really trying to get everybody involved in respecting everyone, despite abilities or disabilities.
I sat down with Frances and asked her what she was looking forward to about Homecoming, and her answer took me for a surprise. What are we going to get to see from Miss Frances out on the field?
Queen.
We're going to get to see a queen?
Yep.
For his 13th birthday, Russell gave his son the gift of a lifetime, a trip to the Masters.
It's amazing because he's a golfer, I'm a golfer, I was a collegiate golfer, and he is a PGA Tour pro wannabe.
They traveled from Dallas, Texas to attend the Masters for the very first time with one mission in mind.
Jordan Speed, in my dad's words, I'm stalking him, yes. But yes, he's my favorite player. I loved him since he went on tour. Just his personality, and he's also from Dallas, so it's awesome.
With only tickets to the practice round, this father and son duo are taking full advantage of what the day has to offer.
I just feel like the practice round is kind of the place to be because you don't have quite the crowds and you get a little more up close and personal with the players. So we chose Monday and Tuesday this year to have our first experience.
Marcus says as a fan of the sport, it's an experience he'll never forget.
I've been playing golf since I was around 7, and I just love the game. And then seeing the tour players at the best golf course, I think, in the world is amazing.
Marcus, who has already had his hat signed by one pro golfer today, says he'll be back again, but hopefully one day joining his idol, Jordan Spieth. Good morning to you, Mary. Several volunteers from the CSRA have already been placed in shelters, helping thousands of people displaced from their homes. Now, yesterday I spoke with one Aiken volunteer who says she feels blessed to help those who feel helpless.
I mean, it was bad in South Carolina 2 years ago, but you multiply that times 20 and you've got it's even that much worse.
Marilyn Crady has been a member of the Aiken Red Cross for 2 years and has been sent to Dallas to help with what is now the most devastating hurricane in U.S. history.
For the first time ever, I helped set up a large shelter because this was not expected to have to do here. We thought we were going to open shelters in Houston and San Antonio and Austin, and all the areas were flooded.
Since Sunday, Crady has worked 12 to 15-hour shifts, helping evacuees find comfort in the midst of chaos.
These people have left their homes. They had to leave everything. They had to get out quick, and they have nothing, absolutely nothing. And we're finding that because this was kind of plan B and C and D, we were just not ready for what we needed as far as clothing and other items.
But Crady says what they really need is boots on the ground willing to serve.
We're working really hard. We need volunteers. We need volunteers, desperately need volunteers. There's just not enough people. There's 350 people in this shelter.
The Aiken Red Cross is currently holding trainings for those wanting to deploy to Texas to help.
We've had over 20,000 applications over the past 24 hours, so it's kind of causing a clog on our system. So if people want to volunteer, just be patient. There are going to be plenty of opportunities to volunteer here locally or deployment to Texas or Louisiana.
As far as Crady, her plan is to stay for as long as they need her.
I never realized how much this meant. I mean, I knew that I could be of service, but we never realized the desperate need of the people. And it's just such a pleasure and a blessing to be able to be used.